going on, guys? It's your boy Cameron, back at it again with a Black Ops Cold War video. In today's video, guys, my in-depth multiplayer review of Black Ops Cold Sweat. I already talked about the skill-based matchmaking in a video before this, before this, because that was going to be a majority of this video. If I put it in this video, I want to do this video in a timely manner. So I'll just touch a little bit on the skill-based matchmaking and get it out of the way right now. The skill-based matchmaking in this game is real. It is fucking really, really thick as well. It makes the game very, very difficult in every lobby. If you're above a 1.5 or a 1.6 in other Call of Duties, it's going to be a CDL tournament. It is going to be sweaty as fuck. It's going to be annoying. It's going to be exhausting as shit. And if you're not drinking 500-600 milligrams of caffeine, if you're not on Bang Energy, Adderall, or cocaine, you will not be able to compete with these sweaty virgin nerds, alright? The skill-based matchmaking in this game is insane and is really, really exhausting. It is fucking awful. It is definitely the thing I hate most about this game is this goddamn skill-based matchmaking. It's fucking horrible. I hate it. It takes some of the enjoyment out of the game and keeps this game at least being great for me. It legit holds this game back that much. And if this is something that you really hate and you do not like it, do not buy this game. I'm going to save you the time. Do not buy this game. If you hate skill-based matchmaking, if you hate sweaty nerds, and you hate all that shit and you just don't want to deal with it at all, do not buy this game. Only buy this game if you're fucking horrible at video games and you have like a fucking 1 or below KD, right? Or if you don't really give a shit about getting shitted on. If you like zombies, buy this game. If you enjoy that, buy this game. If you're a campaign guy, the campaign is fantastic. I really, really liked it. Buy this game. But if you like having a good KD and going on streaks and pub stomping and feeling good about yourself through that, do not buy this game. I'm saving you the time. Just don't buy it. It's a waste of fucking time. Okay? If you hate skill-based matchmaking that much, just stand clear, bro. You know? But only buy this game legit if you're a die-hard COD fan or some of the other reasons I listed. Because if you love Call of Duty and you'll put up with this shit, go right ahead, bro. Okay, go right ahead. It's a fun game. When you do get a good lobby, it's legit one of the best Call of Duties I've ever played recently. Definitely. It's a lot of fun. You know, is it better than like the Golden Day Call of Duties? Fuck no. But it's up there, bro. It's like a 7.5, 8 out of 10 without all the fucking skill-based matchmaking horse shit and some of the other bugs I'm about to talk about right now. Besides skill-based matchmaking, now that little small incident rant is out of the way, let's talk about some of the bugs that plague the multiplayer right now. I think the biggest issue with the multiplayer is the aim resist, which is really, really strong. I've covered this as well in another video. It's horrible. You'll be shooting somebody and your aim will go right, they'll go left. Or if you guys run past each other and you try to like turn around or he tries to turn around, it's a very awkward exchange. It's a very, very awkward exchange. Like he'll like go through you or you'll go right through him and he'll be shooting at like the ceiling or some shit and then you'll shoot him or you'll slide and you'll go right past the ceiling and start shooting him. Like it's a very, very, very odd exchange and I don't know what the hell is going on. I really don't know what the hell is going on when this happens. It's just strange. And the aim resist as well. When you're shooting at somebody, your aim will get dragged to the left or the right, and so will his aim, and it's just a 50-50 RNG bullshit at that point. So, I don't know. It's very, very strange. The aim resist and aim assist needs to be tweaked a little bit. I think they tweaked it because in the beta and the alpha, it was horrible. The aim assist was like you had a fucking Cronus Max, bro. You would fucking snap aim on people and melt them in 2 seconds. And now, besides that, you're on the other extreme where it doesn't even work. You need to have a fully functioning aim assist, especially if you're playing on crossplay. I recommend you turn crossplay off just with all the cheaters and PC nerds. But I recommend you turn that off. But if you're playing against people on PC and your aim assist doesn't even work, you have no chance against them because you're one slight advantage. Not even an advantage. Like, let's stop lying here. Your one thing that kind of puts you on an even playing field with PC people is now taken away. So you really can't do shit there. The aim assist is broken as fuck. It's horrible. They definitely need to tweak it a lot and do something with it because it just feels like there's 2 opposing magnets dragging your aim all over the place, and it's just RNG. At this point, a lot of the gunfights feel very, very RNG, and it's just kind of making the gunfights very inconsistent. You have no idea who's going to win it. You have no idea what's going on. It is just a shit show there. Another issue, like I said before, is that weird thing where if you run right past somebody, this is also goes hand in hand with the aim assist. It will just be dragging you guys all over the place. It's kind of like deciding who wins the gunfight. It's very, very odd. Also, there's connection issues, but that's just kind of with the skill-based matchmaking. You're going to have a little bit of connection issues from the skill-based matchmaking because ping is not king. You're going to be dealing with a lot of horse shit and a lot of bullshit. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. There's a lot of bugs in this game. They really need to iron it out. I think they will when Season 1 comes around, but it is what it is right now. I wouldn't worry too much because the bugs look like they're about to be fixed. So, I did say that during the beta, like, hey, the bugs, man, they're going to be fixed, but, you know, that's not going to happen, guys. These bugs are probably going to be here for the majority of this game. Hopefully the aim assist gets fixed, because the aiming in this game is definitely the most annoying thing. Also, there's a little bug in theater mode that you can't close the control thing, and that you can't see your score streaks. You guys saw that in one of my gameplays. Like, you couldn't see the chopper gunner. Like, it was like all black. I was all blanked out. Maybe it was because it was on the map that's made for combined arms, but I have no idea what the hell that was all about. It was the weirdest bug ever. But the one that happens to me more frequently is definitely the control tab. It won't allow me to close it, and that's out of my control, but it's pretty fucking annoying as well, and that happens quite a bit. But the connectivity issues are also still there because of sweat-based matchmaking, which is horrible. That's definitely the biggest issue with this game. But now let's talk about stuff other than bugs and skill-based matchmaking and negative stuff. Let's talk about some positive things, get some positivity up in here. The class customization is definitely amazing in this game. It's a hybrid between the Treyarch's trademark class customization and the gunsmith. The attachments, in my opinion, aren't as cool as they were in Modern Warfare, because there's guns that don't really have their specific attachments. Like in Modern Warfare, every gun, or at least most of the guns, have their own little specific gimmick or specific attachment. That's not in this game. Pretty much all the attachments are the exact same. You have your suppressor, your different muzzle brakes, the sights, speed mag, same kind of stock. So you have all that stuff. I think Modern Warfare's gunsmith was a little bit cooler, but actually this one's a lot more in-depth. As you can see the advanced stats of everything, you could do all that stuff, and it's really cool. Like, it's very, very in-depth. They put a lot of time into this, and it's definitely pays off. It's a very, very good system. I think the class customization as a whole is better than Modern Warfare's, but the gunsmith in particular is better than Modern Warfare. And you obviously have your camos and stuff to unlock, and the camos in this game are pretty cool. No complaints there. I do like the camos. But there is one issue with the camos. There's an annoying challenge about killing people behind cover, or something that a lot of people have had, complaints about. I personally haven't had any complaints about that, because I haven't even leveled up a gun to get it to that point. Because I've been trying out all the guns out and seeing which ones I like and stuff like that. But I haven't got to that point. But it is what it is. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal, but it could be hella annoying when I do try to get the gun gold or whatever and stuff like that. But the gun customization is good. You have like 1 million different sights, which I think is a bit overkill. I don't think you need that many sights, especially when most of them are fucking horrible. Maybe it's because of like Warzone or something like that, but I have no idea. Majority of these sights, if they're not like the smaller reflex sights, or I don't use them at all. And one complaint I do have is the iron sights in this game. Almost all of them are horrible. Almost every single iron sight in this game is horrible. I think the only ones that I really like are the QBZ and the MP5. I think, and the Bullfrog. The Bullfrog is nice iron sights, but every other iron sight is shit. I don't know why, but they all require a sight. You have to run a sight on almost every single gun in this game. I think it's a weird contrast, because in Modern Warfare, like, almost every iron sight was perfect. You didn't really need to run any sight at all. You could kind of just use other attachments, so I don't know, but almost every iron sight in this game is fucking horrible. I don't know why, but if it's not the QBZ, the Bullfrog, or the MP5, I'm throwing on a sight on that bitch, because it's just really, really difficult to see. And there's about 29 weapons to choose from, and I initially thought that would be an annoyance, because I was like, dude, that's not that many. Every other game has like twice this amount. But now it doesn't even matter because it's so hard to level up guns in this game. It takes an insane amount of time to level up guns. And yes, I know you can level them up in zombies, but that takes forever. Like, once you get past level 20, it's not really... You can't really do it in zombies anymore because you have to play, like, one game to go up one level. And there's so many levels, and I think they should have just cut out a little bit of the sights so we can rank it up and actually get useful attachments, because you have to rank that gun up all the way to level 50 to get the best attachments. So it's a little bit hard to rank up all your guns to level 50. That's a bit annoying, but, you know, I appreciate the grind. I do appreciate the grind. It is cool. It does want you to unlock a bunch of stuff, but I don't know. The best attachments for every gun seem to be the same attachments. The speed mag, the fucking barrel that adds damage, this stock, like... I don't know. The gun customization is definitely not as good as in Modern Warfare, but it's still pretty solid nonetheless. And I do appreciate how many attachments are in the game, but I just wish they added a little bit differentiation between the attachments, or maybe add some other cool stuff. I don't know, like some ammo conversions and shit like that. But we'll see what happens later in the year. The gun balancing is pretty good. Aside from the MP5. The MP5 is completely overpowered. It's still OP. It's still fucking broken. They're definitely going to have an issue balancing this gun throughout the year. Then they have the M16, the AUG. I don't really have a complaint with those guns. Maybe because I exploit the fuck out of them. Because those are definitely my favorite guns in the game. But they're not as overpowered as what people are saying. That people are thinking like the most broken guns in the game. Like, no, the MP5 is way fucking worse. And this AK looks like it's pretty broken too. But I heard you have to rank it up all the way to level 55 to get it like that, so that's fine. If you have to rank it up all the way, then it's probably not that broken, because you have to put a fair amount of sweat and tears to get it that good. But the MP5, dude, no attachments, is probably the second best gun in the game, behind the AK maybe, or I don't know. But my favorite guns definitely are the MP5, the M16, the AUG. I love the QBZ. The QBZ is really good. And I haven't really tried out the AK because I don't really have that many good attachments on it. And I don't know, I'm just getting bodied whenever I'm using it. Maybe it's because of the sweaty-based matchmaking, but I have no idea. Because I just can't use the gun. Like, I see other people using it. I'm like, yo, this shit shreds. I want to try it out. But it's just too fucking hard. Like, it's too hard to rank the guns up. So I've been trying to use it in zombies, and it's just too hard. But it's fine. It's fine. I'll unlock it one day. I'll unlock those attachments one day. But I don't know, guys. I have no idea. But the other good guns that I enjoy are the Bullfrog. I've been using that a lot. The Bullfrog is pretty fucking dope. Or it's just a Bison. The guns that I think suck and need to get buffed is the FAMAS. I used to like the FAMAS like the first couple of days of the game, but it's fucking garbage now. The FAMAS is definitely the worst gun in the game. It's fucking horrible. It does no damage. It has a shit ton of recoil, and you run out of bullets in like 2 seconds. The FAMAS is like F2000's level of shit. Another shit gun is the M4. The M4 is fucking garbage. That gun is horrible. They definitely need to rework that gun. Like, it does less damage than a fucking SMG, bro. The M4 is by far the worst gun in the game. One of them. The FAMAS and the M4 are both horrible. They're both fucking trash. I think the guns that people are sleeping on, definitely the QBZ and the KSP. Those guns are good as fuck. I haven't really used any of the LMGs because, like I said, you can't use guns in this game unless they're level 25 and up. If you don't have a gun that's level 25 and up due to the skill-based matchmaking, you're going to get fucking shitted on, because you can't do that. You have to use the best guns in this game. That's the only fucking way to do well. That's about the guns and the gun customization. The perks, same thing as Treyarch always had. The wildcard system is put in there. You have Danger Close, which gives you hella ammo and 2 lethals and tacticals. You have Lawbreaker, which kind of lets you it's kind of like Overkill. It's essentially Overkill, and you can do whatever you want. You can put like 3 perk 3s, 3 perk 2s, you know how it goes. Then you have Gunfighter, which gives you 8 attachments on your primary weapon, and then you have Perk Greed. In my opinion, the other 2 aren't even useful. All you need is Perk Greed and Gunfighter. If you have Perk Greed and Gunfighter, you're chilling. Those are the best ones, and those are the ones that use on every single class. Gunfighter is pretty useful for guns that kind of suck dick, and you need to put a bunch of attachments on to work around their fucking faults. Gunfighter is also good for the tactical rifles, because you can make them pretty fast, and Gunfighter is definitely one of the best, and I can definitely see it being overpowered. But Perk Greed is another one I really, really like. I wish they kind of made the wild card system a little bit more in depth. I wish you could pick I wish it was kind of more of a regular pick 10 system instead of just one wild card and you do this and that. Because I would like to maybe just only have perk 3 wild card and then maybe put a couple more attachments on my guns. I wish it was more like that instead of just you pick one wild card and that's all you get. It's cool. I like it. It's a good sandbox element. It's better, the best class customization we've had in a minute. But I do think that with the wild card system, it would have been a little bit better than that if it was how it functioned in the previous games. If it was like, hey man, you can have gunfighter or you can have perk 2 greed and stuff like that instead of just a regular perk greed. I think that part of the wild card was better previously, but this class customization is still really, really good. It's still the best in the series so far because it's very in-depth and you can have the wild card. It's still a good sandbox element. I enjoy it a lot. Now let's talk about the maps. The maps are good. Actually, no. The maps are very, very average. The best one is definitely Satellite. Other than that, I'm not crazy. Checkmate is fucking horrible. I hate Checkmate. Checkmate is by far one of the worst maps in Call of Duty history. That map fucking sucks ass. I fucking hate Checkmate. I have no idea how to play that map. It's fucking garbage. Checkmate sucks dick. Another map that sucks ass is definitely Armada. Armada fucking sucks dick too. But other than that, the maps are whatever. Garrison is a very good map, however. I really, really enjoy Garrison. I like Garrison and Satellite and Moscow. Those are the 3 maps I really like. Miami is hit or miss. I hate it in TDM because it's so campy, but in objective-based game modes, I don't really mind it too much. But those are my thoughts on the maps. This is a quick, easy one. The TTK is good. It's the same as in the beta. I think the alpha had the best TTK because that was like Black Ops 4's time to kill, and you could really fucking maneuver out of gunfights and shit. I think you could kind of get lasered a little bit too fast in this game, but that's because of the shitty aiming and the shitty fucking connection. If you didn't have the shitty connection and the shitty aiming, you would have been a lot better, and the TTK would seem much more like how it is on paper. Because the way how it says on paper is not how it functions at all. You get lasered in maybe half a second, like Modern Warfare. It's crazy. It's crazy how fucking fast you get shitted on. But that's because of the shitty-ass connection and the shitty-ass aiming. Other than that, it's fine. I think the TTK is good. Please don't change it. If you are going to do anything to it, just make it a little bit higher. Honestly, make it a little bit higher. But other than that, please don't change it. Modern Warfare is awful. Black Ops 4 is a little bit too high. But if you fix the connection and stuff, I think you should be fine. The TTK should be okay where it is. But that's pretty much all I have to say about the multiplayer. The multiplayer is pretty good. It's pretty good, but the thing that's holding it back is the sweat-based matchmaking and the bugs. I think the bugs are due because, they only had a couple months to work on this game. They kind of slapped it together, but I'm done cutting them slack. The bugs and shit is fucking annoying, and everyone does have a right to be kind of pissed about it, but the skill-based matchmaking is definitely the main offender to making this game not as fun as it could be. Because every game is a fucking tryout for FaZe, bro. It's annoying as fuck. It's hella frustrating. You cannot play this game casually. If you try to play it casually, it's awful. Just exploit the system, guys. People are like, oh, what should I do about the skill-based matchmaking? Just exploit the system. Exploit the system, bro. Joint session on bad players. Party up with bad players and fucking play in their lobbies. That's what I do, bro. That's what the fuck I do, bro. I play with my fucking cousin and my brother, and that's it. I fucking party up with them, and I just fucking shit on all these idiots. That's how I'm playing. That's what the fuck I do. And if I'm not playing with them, it's just a sweat fest. And people are like, oh, you're exploiting skill-based matchmaking, you're bad. Not really, bro. Don't hate the player, bro. Hate the game. That's my fucking logic right there. Don't hate the player, hate the game. I never get mad at any of these bigger YouTubers fucking exploiting the shit out of this broken-ass system. They deserve it. They deserve it. I think skill-based matchmaking, and you guys know my opinions on it and my opinion of the community on it, it's fucking stupid, bro. And yes, it does help better players get better, but the people who are already that fucking good, it doesn't really matter at that point. You're just protecting shit players, and they're just going to all be shit together in this shit player pool. They're not going to get any better. They're going to be the same, level of shit. Everyone's going to be getting lasered. It's going to be getting dominated. It's fucking bullshit, bro. Like, skill-based matchmaking doesn't work the way they intend it to work. They should honestly just have a boot camp set, like a boot camp playlist. If you don't want to get shitted on and you're below a certain KD, you could be able to play the boot camp playlist with the people who suck dick, who are that bad at the game. If you're really that bad at the game that you are, like, 0.3 or below KD, if you're that bad at the game, bro, there should be a playlist for you. And if you want to play, like, regular pubs, play regular pubs. But if you don't want to get shitted on, then play the little Weenie Hut Jr. playlist. Like, that would be fine. Nobody's complaining about that. But I think it's because everyone is forced to play in this shit system of this horrible skill-based matchmaking. Because I have a 2.03 KD right now. I have a 2.03 KD. Don't ask how the fuck I got that KD. I've been sweating my fucking balls off for fucking 2 weeks. Honestly, like, I've been sweating my balls off, bro. Like, this is the sweatiest I've ever fucking been in any Call of Duty. I'm fucking jump shotting, drop shotting, using the fucking most meta weapons all the time. I'm fucking cheesing every fucking chance I get. Field mic, shotgun, AUG, like, just fucking any fucking advantage I can get, I use it on these people, and I don't feel bad for it at all. And that's how I have this high-ass KD, and I'm drinking, like, 2 espressos, 4 coffees, some Adderall, and some Coke, and that's how I have a 2.03. If you don't do any of that shit, you're not going to get a 2.03 in this game. You're not. You're going to get fucking destroyed. You're going to get fucking destroyed. Like, there's people like Blame Truth. Blame Truth is way fucking better than me. He shit all over me, right? And he has a 1.64. And I know what the kind of lobbies he's in. Those lobbies are fucking AIDS. Because I'm in those kind of fucking lobbies. And those lobbies are fucking AIDS. Like, they're not even fun. Like, I'll be getting a 2 KD in these try-hard-ass lobbies, and I don't feel good about it. I'm just like, fuck, dude. Thank God it's over. I got the 2 KD. It's just ass. And then they have this new score streak system, which they need this new score streak system. Because if you didn't have this score streak system, nobody would be getting streaks. You'd probably maybe see a UAV. You would see a UAV and that's it. You would not be getting streaks if it was not for this new score streak system. And everyone's like, I hate this participation trophy bullshit. Like, yeah, it's fun as fuck to call it a participation trophy. But, like, dude, nobody would be getting streaks. If this was the basic game, like the basic kill streak, basic score streak, everyone would be getting shitted on, bro. There would be no fucking streaks. Nothing would be happening in these lobbies. You would maybe see a UAV. Maybe. At most, you would see like an airstrike. At most. Other than that, you're not seeing jack shit, dude. You're never ever going to see jack shit if it wasn't for the score streak system. And that's why I think they added it. They added it based on the skill-based matchmaking. They're like, yo, nobody's going to get streaks if we have regular things because the skill-based matchmaking is thicker than fucking Jennifer Lopez. So we're going to get fucked. So we just gotta fucking put in the fucking participation trophy so at least somebody get a UAV up or some shit. I still think some of the totals are a bit too high. Like, a VTOL jet is 8,000, and a gunship is 10,000. I went 28-1 one game, and I didn't get the gunship. 28-1, maybe, probably because I wasn't running it. I wasn't running it, but 28-1, and I got enough to get the gunship. That was the only time I even came close to the gunship, is when I went 28-1. That was hella fucking weird. But I did get the chopper gunner. I've gotten the chopper gunner a fair amount of times, but the VTOL and the gunship, I don't even run that shit. Because those are way too high. The cost for those is way too fucking high. And you need to go on an insane shred to get those. You need to really be going on like a 15 kill streak almost every other game, or at least consistently, to get those. Like, I don't want that shit, bro. I'd rather, when I run the fucking like care package, the cruise missile, and the chopper gunner. Those are my sweet spots right there. Those are my favorite streaks. The streak system isn't that bad. I do appreciate it because, like I said before, nobody would be getting streaks. Legit, there wouldn't be a single fucking streak if it wasn't for this system. So it has to be in the game with the skill-based matchmaking. But it's not as bad as people say. Total, out of this game, the total I will give it is I will give this game a 6 out of 10. It could have been better without the skill-based matchmaking and without these shitty-ass bugs. But as it is right now, it's a 6 out of 10. That is my final verdict for right now until midway in the year, and then I'll do another review at the end of the year like I did with Modern Warfare. It is a very big improvement over Modern Warfare, but that's not really saying much. I've said this before. That's like saying that guy isn't as evil as Hitler. Like, it's not really a big fucking, like, bar to jump over. But it's fun. When you get a good lobby or you partied up with your friends, it's fun. Multiplayer is a 6 out of 10. The game is, out of a whole, is pretty good because the campaign and the zombies is good as fuck. But the multiplayer is definitely the weakest aspect of it. Warzone is gonna be getting the huge revamp in December. But until now, I probably won't be playing Warzone until then because of how broken it is. There's hella bugs. I tried to play it, and the Black Ops characters just look out of place in the engine. They just look like shit. That's a video for another time, but that was my grievances with Warzone right now because I hate how it's on a different engine and you have to get used to how that game feels, how you move in that game. Like, it's completely fucking different. It's like not even the same shit, and it's weird as fuck. But hope you guys enjoyed. I know this is a long-ass video, but I wanted to make sure I covered everything. So with that all being said, this is your boy Cameron. Thank you all for watching. I am out.